Apple CarPlay is coming to Tesla vehicles. We've got rumors here. We've got potentially how Tesla is looking to gain more market share. And at the end, even if you like Apple CarPlay or not, or whether you like the Tesla UI or not, I think this is still a better move, a great move for Tesla to try and incorporate this because of just the perception of Apple CarPlay in the market. Because Apple CarPlay, believe it or not, or whether you like it or not, is in a ton of different OEMs out there and other different brands and everything. So, like if you talk to like Honda buyers, BMW buyers, that one of their top features is Apple CarPlay, and the fact that Tesla doesn't have it, and if they just flip it on, but then try and convert other people to get a Tesla just to get them into the ecosystem system, and then people will realize that the Tesla UI system is much better. But Robert and a bunch of other people posted this: breaking new details on Apple CarPlay coming to Tesla. It will run within a window side by side with Tesla OS, wired or wireless connection supported, no access to lower level features like full self-driving, could be the main feature of this year's holiday update. And so this could be an interesting one because every year during December and also multiple times during the year, your Tesla vehicle gets a ton of updates. So this could be a big one for sure. But I'm curious, are there people out there that actually care about Apple CarPlay? Do you actually use it in the other ones? And of course, there's plenty of other ones like Bloomberg and all these other different ones are posting about it. Tesla is developing support for Apple's CarPlay system within its vehicles, working on to add one of the highly most requested features by the customers. And so at the end of the day, I still feel like this is a a positive for the Tesla brand because this will get people into the ecosystem. This will get people that might have wrote off the Tesla because it just doesn't have Apple CarPlay into actually considering it. But Trevor posted this: Bloomberg is misunderstanding this. Apple is working on Apple AirPlay, not CarPlay. These are two different things. And maybe AirPlay, the fact that you can like broadcast videos onto your Tesla system, maybe that is what Tesla's working with. But either way, if it has both or if it has just CarPlay or just AirPlay, working cohesively with all these other different technology systems is for the better. And really Apple and how the speed that they can do it could be an interesting one for this year's holiday update, which this year's holiday update could be in a month or so. So we'll wait and see if it actually is going to be coming out as or anything. And so I'm really curious out there what do people actually think in terms of like, do you actually want it or will you actually use it? And Brendan posted this: it seems like 44% of Tesla drivers only said no. And that actually makes sense because if you think about it, like once you drive and own a Tesla, you'll probably know and want to see, or you'll also see that the Tesla system is already superior. But you can see here, he did another poll: non-Tesla drivers, do you want CarPlay in your Tesla? And it is a yes, because the non-Tesla people have not experienced the Tesla system with the entertainment and everything. So they want CarPlay because they're more familiar with it. They already have it on their phone or whichever. And so it kind of makes sense that they would want it, at least as like an entry into the vehicle. I mean, think about it, like things like full self-driving and all these things are very like super far, whichever, super out there in types of these different technologies. And so people are not going to be 100% comfortable with trying it, and so that's why they'll just rely on what they're comfortable with, which is going to be CarPlay. But the one thing is for sure, if you just bought your Tesla and you use CarPlay, or if you use the Tesla UI system or whichever, don't forget it does not come with this accessory, and that's going to be a phone mount for your Tesla vehicle. Our personal favorite is Joa's, because it's got active cooling, it's got great adjustability. You can run it in landscape or horizontal, and we use them in all of our Tesla, and we have used them, and it is a fantastic product as well. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description, and use our promo code down below to get a fat discount on it as well, and of course support the channel. And thank you to everybody that's used our discount codes before in the past and in the future. But at the end of the day, it will be kind of interesting to see the integration with it. And we've seen some higher level integrations with CarPlay and other vehicles. I think like Aston Martin did like a CarPlay Ultra, so it could be interesting to see if maybe the CarPlay will be able to control more of the vehicle, and maybe it will be a more cohesive experience with like your phone, because everything we have is Apple, Mac, and everything. So it would be interesting to see if they can take it to the next level with Tesla's processing chips and whichever the case may be with it. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.